And welcome back, everyone, to the Jenna Julien Podcast. High five over the
high five over the Yes. All right.
It's tradition. It's tradition. You guys know we always high five over our guests because we are rude.
We didn't. Like one time we didn't do that. One time we high fived the guests.
That was awkward how unawkward we were.
Yeah, we needed to awkward it up a little more.
Is that rude?
We need to introduce our guests.
This is Jason and Gabs. These are our best friends. These are our official best friends. They gave us their best friend application.
We did.
We
did. Legit.
And they're here to join us to talk about the Jenna Julien things, amongst other things. This episode of the Jenna Julien Podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. You guys know what the fuck Squarespace is. Squarespace is the best way to create a website for yourself, whether it's an online blog, shop, store, website for your company, whatever it is. Check out Squarespace because they have some of the best templates, customer service, and honestly just best looking websites. Go to squarespace.com and get 10% off your website if you enter product code JJ. This podcast is also brought to you by Texture. Texture is it's a brand new sponsor, and it's a way.
Oh, we got a new sponsor!
Yeah, Texture is this great app. It's a website, but it's also an app. They have an app. It's basically hundreds of different magazine subscriptions right at your fingertips. So you don't have to worry about, looking for certain things online or getting physical magazines. You can get it all on Texture. Like I said, they have over hundreds of choices for
sweet
magazines.
If you're on an airplane.
Like men's fitness,
Never
like stuff
run
like that. Exactly. Like you literally, and you can save it for offline viewing. Really great stuff. We'll talk more about it later, but you get free trial at texture.com/Jenna Julien.
Thank you, Texture, for supporting the podcast. Yay!
Texture and Squarespace. All right.
So anyways, welcome, Jason and Gabs!
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah. We basically live here, so.
Yeah!
Yeah, we've been hanging out quite a bit. We've been meaning to do this for a while, but we finally have done it.
Sometimes we forget
been
to do
really
things.
busy Mario partying.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing.
Most of our time.
When you want to do a podcast with your friends, but you're like really busy friending, so it's hard to
For all of you guys who tweet at Jenna and myself sometimes, why don't you ever make things or have Ryan on the podcast? That's literally the reason.
Yeah,
Every
Ryan,
time we see Ryan, we only have like this many days and we're just going to have fun. And we never prioritize doing the podcast or anything. Although we really need to have
I feel like someday we could have Ryan on the podcast if we moved to Las Vegas.
He's pushing for it.
I know.
He wants us to move to Vegas.
No.
Check things out.
We'd have to go with you.
Move all the way to Las Vegas.
All right, fine. We'll all go.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Shake
You want
things
to move to Vegas?
Anyways, we met
Dodge.
Jason and Gabs recently. You guys are really awesome. Gabs sings. And Jason Porpostorks online if you want to stalk his Porpostork.
Yeah.
Which is
Periscope.
Periscope. I'm so used to calling it Porpostork.
Yeah, I like to make words up.
Yeah,
so Periscope is Porpostork.
Yeah.
And
what's Snorp Chops?
Snorp Chops.
Snorp Chops is Snapchat.
Yeah, Snorp Chops. I think they're the
He has
only
a
ones
word
I
for
like.
everything.
No,
I call it Snipshoot.
That's a good one too.
And Parawar.
Parawar.
Parawar
that's
is
a different
the
thing. That's when we are in a war of secretly periscoping each other.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's
that's
pretty
That's
fun.
what Parawar is.
Yeah.
Jason is a jack of all trades, a master at Periscope and gaming.
Yeah, gaming. For those of you that saw my video, True Life, I'm Addicted to the Elder Scrolls.
That was a true story, and that
True story.
Yeah.
And it features both of them in it. And it was very appropriate and important to me that I got Jason in that video because he's the
it's all
actual
his fault.
He's the actual person that got me addicted to the Elder Scrolls.
And I'm not sorry about it either. So I'm sorry.
Well, you
sorry
have
to
to deal
you.
with
Sorry to
notifications
Julia.
every day.
Yeah. I mean, that's rude.
But yeah, right though. You guys sit online and play Destiny all day.
Yeah.
Till like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
They're like on a headset
things up. Eye
gaming
for
with
an
each
eye.
other. Like, oh, you're handsome.
Gabs,
You're
if I could
handsome.
just get you on Elder Scrolls, then we could have a perfect
I think we might warp into another dimension from happiness if that happens.
True.
Guys, I already started playing Mario Party, and you see how angry it makes me. I don't know if I can handle much more.
Gabs is really competitive.
Very competitive, and I lose every time. So I'm just always angry.
You're not the best at Mario Party.
The game screws her.
Or
It
many
screws her.
DS games. You're not the best. But
That's all I play.
What I will say is that you have an incredible voice. Gabs is a great singer. We have worked together on just a couple things where she's wanted to sing a song, so I basically propped the camera up and she's like let out angelic sounds.
You did more than prop the camera up.
I propped it up like twice.
Yes, that's all I did.
Prop things up.
You have a YouTube channel where you put your covers and amongst other stuff.
I do.
How in the world did you get into singing? I feel like this is different for every single artist we talk to because it's like, did you sing it at like a really young age or?
Yeah, I think I was born that way. I think I probably came out singing a Celine Dion song.
Who does
And they were
it,
like,
right?
it's a singer. Like literally, I can't remember a time in my life that I didn't sing. And then, yeah, I don't know. It was just...
Did you take formal training like with voice lessons?
Yeah.
Stuff like that?
Yeah, I've been taking voice lessons since I was 10 and I went to college for musical theater, although that's not the type of singing I do anymore. But, yeah, I don't know. My family was always like people who were really good at a lot of things, and I was not that person until I found singing, and I was like, okay, well, I can sing. I'm glad you're all doctors and everything, but can you sing?
Well, fuck it. That's what you like.
Can you
That's
even
what you.
sing,
That's what you
bro?
like. That's what you got to do.
Like, you're saving lives, but like, I just covered this song. So. Great.
Oh my god.
And you sing. In addition to YouTube, you do certain gigs where you sing with bands at weddings and stuff like that, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That is really cool.
Gabs is an actual real life wedding singer.
She's the
wedding
wedding
singer.
singer.
The wedding
Yeah,
singer.
like they made a movie about me. That's about me.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
So what?
It's called The Wedding
The
Singer.
wedding singer.
It's starring Jessica Messica and Julia Gulia and Adam
from
Sandler.
Lumber. Adam from
Adam
Lumber
Sandler.
Sandler.
From Lumber Sandler and Julia Messica Gulia.
Adam Sandler's hair in that movie, let me tell you, that is my goal for everything I'm ever doing. I want to get like a perm and have it look like that.
But
I just do.
that's Gabs' life though.
That is Gabs' life.
Getting a perm.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
getting perms. Which you're failing right now because you don't have one. So
Not today.
get on it.
Maybe tomorrow.
Get on it.
Okay. Shake things up.
Check things out. And so you guys have a a long time ago, I feel like Jenna and I have discussed how we met. And when we were talking to them on like our first really getting to know each other time, we were like, how'd you guys meet? And they were like, well, blah, blah, blah. And we were like, what the fuck? That's how we met. So why don't you guys explain really quick how you guys met?
I was Jason's bartender, which
Yep.
is the same
Bartender
story
goal.
as you guys. Literally, the first time Julia and I had a conversation, we were like, so how'd you meet Jenna and how'd you meet Jason? We were both like, bartender. What? Like, that never happens.
Yeah.
So
We actually just like to copy stories.
Yeah. We moved in together to save on rent.
You guys are really
did
fucking
you guys.
good. And you're
Yeah.
like deep into this lie now. So
Yeah, we just got to go with it now.
go with it.
Oh my god.
But just so you know, I chased her for a little while. Like it wasn't all easy. Like showed up at a bar and it was done.
And Jason spit he just dropped
He
his
was
mixtape
relentless.
on the
Yeah.
bar. And Gabs was like,
I actually did make her a
Dad,
mix at one
we're gonna
point.
take
But
you
we were all
Did. Oh my God. That's
Oh,
another
that's
story.
sweet.
But
You
yeah.
guys are
that's your
gross.
song though, right?
So
You made it
gross.
on that tape. That's where you guys' song
I don't
came
think it was
from?
on that. Was
You
it
were
on?
playing it at the bar or some point?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
How long ago was that?
We've been dating for 4 years now.
So was the song Stitches when back in 4 years ago?
Yes, 4 years ago
was.
when
It was-
Shawn Mendes wrote Stitches.
Yeah,
that was
baby.
Yeah, how old was he then?
Julian, no.
like-
Julian, don't do it. There's a fly in here and Julian's about to
No.
don't do
My
it, Julian.
fucking nemesis.
get the
Why
dots.
are there flies in here? We had a fly in here one time, and I spent like maybe a third of the podcast just stand up trying to swat that shit. And I murdered him twice. He was a zombie fly.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So
That's
hopefully I can
fucking
keep it
adorable though that you guys have been together for 4 years. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
We've been friends for 6 years because we were friends for 2 years before we started dating.
So 2 years of chasing.
Yeah.
You call it friends.
I call it friends. 2 years of friendship. Jason
Jason
remembers
calls
it a
it-
different way.
Jason calls it waiting for my mixtape to drop.
Yes. Exactly.
Yo, just wait till Gabs gets that mixtape, man. She gon' fall for me. Okay, I'm Jason.
That's all it took.
I'm really great at doing horribly inaccurate impressions of people.
Oh, yeah. You want to imitate Jason's mom again, who you've never met?
Yeah, like one time we were hanging out, I was like, Jason, what's your mom's name? He goes, Lorraine. I go, oh, yeah, it's me, Lorraine. Just wondering how all you kids are doing over there. Okay, all right, I'll talk to you later. Bye, it's me, Lorraine, bye.
She sounds like nothing like that.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Not
and
even
it's
a
turned into
little
this
bit.
character now. Like
right.
we hear
Sounds
my
Linda
fake
from
mom a lot
Bob's
now.
Burgers. Yeah.
you hear your fake mom a lot.
I hear my fake mom a lot.
Yeah.
And then you're
shows her face quite
confused
a
when
bit.
she calls and you're like, you're not my mom.
It's me, Lorraine.
Shake things up.
Shake things up. It's me, Lorraine.
We should have a counter of how many times they shake things up this podcast. That's like what we say this month.
Yeah.
This month.
It's going to fade away in a month probably.
True.
What I think is very interesting about J-Train, I call him J-Train.
Oh, yes.
That's my nickname for you.
That stuck.
Yes. You're even J-Train on my phone. And then there's a train emoji.
Yes.
Because you're a J-Train. There's no getting in the way. Seriously, about Periscope, I've always found this very fascinating. When people Periscope, I feel like a lot of the times the people who are Periscoping are of pretty solid fame or status, and they have huge followings. B, promoting something, and I feel like you have these awesome family Periscopes with the same group of a solid amount of people pretty regularly. Like you do, Friday night turn-ups every Friday night. You do a Periscope, and then you
Wait, what day is it?
It's Thursday.
Okay, we're good. I always forget what day it is. Sorry.
You just got
That's your gauge of the week.
It's Friday night turn-up.
I find it really cool that you are. You're on time with these Periscopes. You treat it seriously, and I feel like it kind of sheds light on what Periscope can be, because a lot of Periscope is not like that. A lot of Periscope is kind of annoying. When was the first time you Periscoped? Do you even remember?
When did it come out?
I do remember.
When it just came out, though.
Yeah.
We were at home and you were playing your 3DS. And all of a sudden he just started talking. And I looked at him and I was like, who are you talking to? What are you doing? But he had his phone faced towards his 3DS. So he was just playing a game, and it wasn't his face at all. He was just talking. And then I hear him and he's talking to our Twitter friends that we talk to all the time. And I was like, I'm so confused as to what's happening right now. And I went over and looked, and he was like, I don't know. It's this live stream thing. I don't know. I'm just talking.
Yeah.
I was like, that was the first time he ever.
And then it got to a point where I stopped playing games on it because it was just annoying to try to set it up and everything. But
you were doing a mini Twitch,
kind of in a way.
You're streaming DS,
but it's very hard because DS you need
Next
a capture
level.
card and stuff, and that's just a whole complicated thing. But
we'll do another podcast about capture cards later.
Yeah, there you go. So it evolved into my commute from work was about an hour each way. And I figured, why not just start doing these in the car? So, because I have an hour to just, and I mean, I can't really talk to people as much. I can't interact as much because I do have to drive. Probably not the safest thing. But
it's mounted
a lot
while you're doing
it. One, you're in traffic, so you're stopped a lot. Two, you have so many red lights, and even everyone knows that the people who are on my porpoise dorks a lot, they know that I'll say red light, and everyone start commenting.
It's really fun.
That's so cool though. That kind of stuff where it's very a community type.
Yeah, I have lots of fun people on there, and
because they're Periscope. When we Periscope, sometimes there's some weird shit in the comments. You guys are fucking weird.
Whenever you're doing something regularly, you start to find the same people are there.
Yes.
And you start to make
you
friends.
guys, the podcast family.
Yeah. Right. It's different than someone maybe that tweets at you a lot. Is different than maybe someone, Periscope in and of itself, there's people that fucking hang out on there because they want to watch people live.
You used to do that too. You used to browse Periscope to see who was live.
Oh, I still do that. I'm a creep show. Well, people are really they can see when you join. They're like, oh, Jenna Marbles is here. Yeah, it's not her. That's fucking fake. And I'm like, no, it's me, man.
I know, I've seen you do it. It's really funny.
I don't care if there's 4 people here. I want to see what you're doing because I'm creeping. I just think it's cool when you Periscope that you're actually doing something or talking to them, because I hate when people Periscope and then they're like, and then they just stare at the comments. And I'm like, what are you doing? Do something. Fuck, man. At least show me something or talk to me or anything. I like that when you Periscope, you do it balls out. Like
You bring something to the table.
I mean, I want to talk to people. I don't want people to jump on and see me. Well, now there are those, like, when I was like commuting to work really early, those drives would be like, I would definitely be like quieter, but I'd at least turn on some music to wake myself.
Hour.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Some of those drives, they're an hour, and like at some point, I'm just like, I'm surprised there's at least 15 people here that stayed here for an hour. Like, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like a way to get intimate with the internet in a way that you never knew you could. Like when we initially started the podcast, we used to stream it on Ustream.
That's why we started the podcast.
Before the podcast was a thing, we were on Ustream late at night, and we were having we would have conversations. Like we'd be drinking, having fun, talking, and people would constantly say, start a podcast. So we did, and while we podcasted, we had a Ustream on, and the podcast like goes on for a little while, and there was always the core, just small group of people. Same, like we knew them by name. We still do. It's very cool. It's a way that you get intimate on a level with these strangers, just because they're interested in your life.
The best part of the internet, that you're connecting with people that are just genuinely fucking curious and want to hang out.
That's literally what they want.
I do like, and that's the thing. I really like the interaction. Like, I can actually talk to them right now, rather than like get to them later. Like, like you're talking to me right now. I'm editing nothing because I can't edit. So,
which we were periscoping, and you said that, and I was like, That's such a good point. Like you like it, not only does it take like an entertainment factor to be able to entertain people live, but you have to understand that you can't edit yourself.
Right.
Like whatever you are in real life is what you're going to give them. True. And I feel like a lot of people get scared by that on Periscope.
I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't want to be live because they're like, I don't know how to not edit myself.
You'll notice anytime I do a Periscope, I'll never delete my. You guys, because you can watch it for 24 hours afterwards. I'll never delete it because, I got nothing to hide.
Slow clap for that. Nothing to hide.
Am I clapping for myself?
No, it's Julian.
All right.
Ryan Higa started that joke.
Yeah. One time
anyone starts chanting something, everyone turns it into Julian.
Yeah, we started doing that when you guys aren't there.
Great.
Shout out to RHPC for that one.
RHPC.
Okay, I know that we have guests on the podcast, and we're supposed to 100% focus on them, but I want to talk to you for a sec because you have a pretty big day coming up next week, which I think is really exciting. When you guys are watching this, we are going to be at Madame Tussauds, New York, watching a identical wax figure of Jenna be revealed. Like,
true.
Crazy.
Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and like interview you or do anything formal. I just want you.
Thanks, Julie.
I really want you to just kind of talk about like how you feel, because I know it's like an overwhelming thing.
Yeah,
but it's
nervous.
Great. But I mean, like, yeah,
I'm totally nervous. I was nervous for that fitting. They do it took us 4 hours or something, to go through this sitting, and it was like most.
Like 5 hours.
It was, probably.
5 hours, yeah.
It was like the most intimate thing ever. Like they really measure every part of your body that you don't want to get measured. Like I just remember, we've talked about this before, but like parts of the inside of my teeth are like fake, but they've been there for like over a decade.
Yeah.
And so they're like, it's just a lot of like feeling embarrassed over and over again. Like, so they're holding up these like little tooth things up to my teeth and being like, all right, okay, 125 for this one, whatever the fuck that means. And then they hold it up to the next ones and they're like, all right, 64 for those. I'm like, fuck, shit, all right,
like
thanks.
one tooth was 125 and the next one was 164.
I should have fixed them a long time ago, all right? I know they're different colors. Like, fuck, man.
God.
Like, just over and over again, like different parts of your body being like, all right, so that's that. And I'm like, yeah, drink it up. Fuck. It's just like super intimate and embarrassing.
Yeah.
But overall, like they're amazing. They're really sweet and nice.
They were really great.
Yeah. And they do that all the time with like everyone.
Yeah.
And so I was like, DL, like, was Beyonce now like nicer stuff? They were like, yeah, she's really nice. I'm like, fuck, of course she is. Fuck. Of course she fucking is.
Was Nicki Minaj nice when she was bent over like on her knees for like 4 hours?
But yeah, after that, after the initial everything sank in, I'm just like, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I'm really nervous to see it. I'm really nervous to be there. It just feels like a lot of pressure to like go and be in wax, but it's done now. So I'm going to go hug her, but I can't really describe the feeling because it's just not like a like a human thing.
Yeah.
Like,
literally,
how can you possibly,
Literally, it's not human.
how can you possibly be prepared for something like that? But my mom's going to be there. Like, we're going to have friends there.
Yeah, no,
There's going to be a lot of people there. You know, it's very exciting and nerve wracking. I don't know how else to describe it.
I just feel like the figure itself, like the literal figure, the literal idea that you are going to have a clone in wax is pretty like terrifying and interesting and wild in and of itself. But the fact that it's Madame Tussauds, like,
I know.
that
It's
just
like a
throws
lot
in a
of
whole other
pressure.
element. Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's while you're watching this right now, we will literally be doing that because this comes
Yeah,
out on
it's in the
Monday. We
morning.
will be in New York on
Yeah,
Monday.
I'm excited. I've seen pictures of her, and
I have too, yeah.
you guys have seen them. She's actually much prettier than me.
No, she's not.
But they
False.
like they
False,
did.
although I will be touching the wax figure's butt.
They did me some favors, you know. Like there's like I have a couple scars like in places that I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
like, you
no,
guys
it looks really
went
incredible.
ahead
For those curious,
made that
the
look nice.
measuring process, I did vlog it, and I will be vlogging the reveal. So
Yeah, it's on Julian's channel. You put that all together.
yeah, her measuring, it was a crazy experience. I put it all in one vlog, and I expect the reveal to be just as cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough leaving our guests out.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry,
I love
guys.
talking
I
about
like
this.
this.
I'm so excited.
It's scary. It's scary.
it's
Like
pretty loud.
anyone can just go up to me and be like, "Oh, that's what she looks like." Well, bye.
But I mean, people who don't know,
nerve-wracking.
people who don't know the internet will just be like, okay, who's this pretty girl? Like, who is she? Why is she in wax?
I
she
don't know
famous
how
for
else
being
to
hot?
describe it.
Like what?
Is she famous for being hot?
Yeah,
Who is this
probably.
girl? Why is her hair
like
purple?
hot purple haired girl.
And why is she so
in
well
wax.
dressed and tan? What is going on?
She's so tan.
Like, what's happening? She's like the most tan wax figure they have. It's a different type of wax. They shipped it in.
The coolest part is that it's one of the first selfie taking figures. So you
love
can
it.
actually walk up to it and take a selfie with it.
I'm gonna take so many selfies with her.
Yeah. And then Jenna is, am I even talking about myself in the third person?
you are. Jenna's
She's the person.
talking about
So
herself.
weird.
Wow, how pretend you're talking about yourself in the third person.
You can, I guess she's going to have like her own social media account that you can like follow. So I'm like,
What?
I kind of want to troll her a little bit. Just like, yo, what's up, Jenna? How you doing? How you
man.
living, girl? You gonna change that outfit? Like you wear that every day, boo. Yeah.
Have you guys been to Madame Tussauds before?
I've been to the one in Vegas. I haven't been in New York, but
I've not been to anyone. I drove by the
Neither.
Los Angeles Hollywood one like 100 times.
Yeah,
I've been to that one
I went
like
to
10
Vegas like a
times.
million years ago. But yeah, we'll be there next month, so we're definitely gonna go hug you and
that's gonna
yell
be
at you
cool.
like Jenna, why are you not answering?
You want to play Nintendo or what?
Jenna,
Jenna, where's your
your
3DS? Jenna.
What was it? You've been in Hollywood,
I've had friends come visit LA, and
that's a
they
touristy
really
thing to
want to
do,
go
yeah.
to that one.
and you went to Vegas. What was it like in Vegas? Was it like big? Was it crowded?
It was not crowded. This was forever ago. I think I was like in middle school. So, like yesterday. It was not crowded. And I have pictures from it. And I remember like going to take pictures with like Barbara Streisand and Celine Dion. I'm really
And like
cool.
the quality of like the figures though, did it like freak you out a little bit or?
Some of them did. Some of the, like, I remember thinking Barbara did not look like Barbara.
I feel like they've gotten really, really good. Like,
Yeah, like, I
some
think
of the
it's
recent
probably
ones
better
are
today.
pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Well,
Even the picture of you, like, it's you.
ridiculous. But yeah, no, for sure they've stepped up the technology in terms of sculpting it and stuff like that. But I just think it's really fucking cool because I've been to the LA one. It's just cool to go and like see how tall they are or like how big they are. Like you just want to stand next to them, you know?
Yeah.
Because even if you saw Celine Dion in concert, I'm like, yeah, but I want to like stand next to you and like smell your hair and stuff. So you get to do that. That's why it's cool. So it doesn't like as someone that goes there, some of them don't look exactly like the person, but it doesn't take away from the experience of feeling like you're standing next to them. You know, without all the nervous pressure of being like, hey, hi, I have nothing to say. Okay.
It's interesting how they their process of selecting these people to be wax figures. It's kind of almost like how you can select certain articles when you use texture. You have the ability to cherry pick different
Slow
articles.
clap for that segue, Julie.
On Texture, if you want to find articles about a subject, you can search across many different magazines just to find that subject and grab articles. Take it offline viewing, take it for your plane rides, your car rides, except don't read it if you're driving. But if your wife is driving or your friend is driving, just read it. Or on the train, on a commute, whatever. Texture is your way to read magazines at your fingertips. It's a really awesome service. I feel like magazines are one of the most outdated ways. Like you go to Pandora or Spotify for your music now, this is the way to get your magazines. It's right here on your smartphone, on the app, whatever it is. Check out Texture for some of the coolest ways to read a magazine, because I know you guys don't get magazine subscriptions anymore. Like, come on.
I still buy game guides. No, I don't.
The only magazine subscriptions I ever get are like my dentist's, and I steal them. So don't steal your dentist magazines. Go to texture.com/Jenna Julien for your free trial. They want to give you a free trial.
I like the ones in nail salons and stuff are always like 4 years old. They just leave them on the table.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
creepy.
You ever noticed that?
Yeah, like I think I picked one up last week that was like Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt are divorcing.
Like, no, guys, you can afford a new magazine
time ago.
here, okay?
Guys, spoiler alert, people might not know that yet.
Yeah. Like people might be off the internet. They might be creating their website on Squarespace right now, which you can do with the ease of 24-hour customer support on chat. You go to squarespace.com right now to create a website for yourself, and you're like, oh, fuck, I don't know what this part is. Damn, it's 4 a.m. Oh, let's get on customer chat, and they will help you anytime. Squarespace is one of the cleanest looking templates for any website out there, and it's for the everyday person. It's not just for the people who really know how to code and all this stuff. Squarespace is for you. So check out Squarespace for your website needs. Squarespace.com. And enter JJ at checkout for a whole 10% off your website, which adds up.
True.
It adds up. So check them out. Thank you to our sponsors.
Yeah, thank you guys for sponsoring us and supporting us. But yeah, like Jason and Gabs, back to you.
Yeah, they're gross. They're holding hands right now. Like that's
No, we're not.
They are,
Relationship
The camera can't see it.
they are relationship goals.
I'm so glad that we found you guys because we've become really close over the last couple months, right?
Yeah,
We talk about it every time we leave your house.
Yeah,
like,
it's
You guys, I think the way you said it first was you're very RSP. That's exactly how I feel about it.
Well, it's difficult as an adult to find other adult people on the same page as you.
it's true.
You know, all I want to do is hang out with Julian for the most part. All you guys want to do is hang out with each other.
Yeah.
So it's nice that you find someone else to do that with, but like, you know, we're all on the same page of life for the most part.
Yeah.
It's not like, I don't know. I don't even know.
No,
you know what
you're
I'm
absolutely,
saying.
you're absolutely right. You feel like, I don't know, there are certain times when you meet friends or you try to meet friends, and as much as you enjoy the person or you enjoy interacting with them, when it comes to, like you said, the page on that they are in life, like that matters.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you're on a similar page, I feel like, you know, it's very easy to just link up at any moment in time. And really,
But you guys have friends back in New York.
Yeah, we missed that.
Because they're from New York. Like me, but you guys are from New Jersey originally.
From Philly originally. We met in New York, and then we moved to LA.
Yeah.
That's our story.
How's the switch been for you guys? From East Coast to West Coast?
So how long has it been though? Since
It's been 2 years.
2 years, okay.
I think it really took a whole year to
for sure.
be even comfortable in LA. It was just such a
Would you say the same thing?
big
Yeah. It probably
was-
took me a little more than a year.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it was just such a big transition, and everything about it was so different than the East Coast.
Yeah.
Like, everything.
And like we had a really close knit group of friends. I mean, you know, we miss them every day. Like we're still on a group text with them, and I know they group text without us.
They do. They have one without us now, and it's so sad.
But like, you know, and
God.
you know, like it's hard. Like, you know, I lived with my two best friends for 3 years. Well, one of my best friends for 4 years, and then the other one like for like another few years. But like,
That's the thing in New York. Like, you're constantly surrounded by your friends. Like, you live with them. They probably live on the same block
Right.
as you, or around the corner. Like, and you walk everywhere, or
you
you
all
take
go
the
to the
subway.
same bar.
Yeah, like you see them every day. So LA was so different for so long because, first of all, you have to drive, and no one ever wants to do that.
Right.
So people like don't get together as often. except with you guys. I can't say that anymore because now we see you every day. But
we were in New York like a year ago, right? Was that the last time we were? Yeah, together in November for playlist. And like,
I don't know. The weather here is so disorienting. I have no idea how much time goes by. I really don't.
Is it winter? Well, I don't no idea.
It's
like
October.
100 degrees.
I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I'm hot.
It's very weird.
I know.
It's weird.
Well, it also
Anyway,
gets
what
hot
I
in
was
this
getting at,
particular room.
is that we were in New York for like a week.
Yeah.
And in that week, you get used to wanting to do something, so you just go out and do it. You just go walk, you meet someone, you go eat, you go drink. And you're right, it's like a very giant change from there to here. And Jenna and I have talked about this kind of countless times on the podcast. The people you meet here, just different. Just different. And
very different.
A lot of times you feel like there are motives that people have here that you're not used to seeing in people,
It's very true.
Yeah.
And it's weird too. Like, I mean, we both came here because everyone even said like, it's hard to trust people over in LA. And I'm like, well, whatever. Like, we have enough friends here. We don't need to make any more friends. That's literally.
We did. And then we didn't.
And
for
we
like
didn't
a
make
year,
friends.
we didn't have friends. And then I was like, all right, we should probably branch out. And then we met you guys, so we're done now. But
We're good.
Shake things up.
And we met because you were on a singing competition way back in the day with Josh Webb.
Internet reality TV, right?
Yeah.
So it comes
weird.
full circle.
Full circle. Yeah, we
Yeah.
met them through Colleen and Josh. We actually
Yeah.
The night of their wedding.
The night of their wedding.
When we fell in love.
We really like. It was like we caught the bouquet. Like all of us just grabbed the
collectively
bouquet.
grabbed
We
it.
all grabbed it, and then
So thanks for getting married, Josh and Colleen.
I had to get up early the next day for work and leave the hotel, and we were coming home ready. Like, I was like
you must have been
in my
hungover.
mode of just like, okay, it's time to knock out. We're walking back to the hotel, and there's Jen and Julien standing out there like, you guys want to go to a bar with us?
You're like,
So Jason, in the mind, he is like, okay, gotta work tomorrow, we need some sleep. They said, do you want to go to a bar? Bar hit my brain. I'm like, yes.
Like all
there's
that other
not
stuff
even
just
a
like
thought.
cleared out. And we were like, yeah, of course. No other responsibilities.
We had so much
We
fun
had a
that
blast.
night.
That was the
So
night
much
that you
fun.
got called I Justice.
I just
Yes!
Guy
Oh my
who was
God,
very
that's one of my
confused.
We
favorite
even told that
stories
story on the
ever.
podcast.
I Justice? I think I vlogged it. Let's talk about it.
Anybody
Okay.
want to tell it?
Oh my God, I do.
Gabs.
Okay. It was so funny. So we're all hanging out and drinking and whatever, and then we're waiting for food way too long for
we were
45
waiting.
minutes for
Okay,
our
I'm going
tacos.
to interject here. Okay. This is a place, we were in Santa Barbara. I don't remember the fucking street, but it was like the street with all bars, and it's drinking time. It's like 1 a.m., 1:30, close to 2, when the bars are starting to kick you out. And we're like, we're fucking hungry. We're drunk hungry. We want some tacos. So we go to this place. It's like a street side shack. Like, they're supposed to fucking whip out tacos for your drunk ass all goddamn night.
Right, if you're open that late.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
You're
And
there for one
it wasn't
reason.
Slammed.
Okay. Yeah. So
It was
we
like
fucking
3
ordered.
in the morning,
We
like-
fucking ordered, and these guys literally took 50 minutes to give us like a collective 7 tacos.
Not delivery. Just
No,
like
we're
hand
standing
to you.
outside.
We're standing there.
What?
Julian and I are hangry, like about to burn this place down.
We're hangry.
Like so hangry.
We're like drunk hang.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, continue.
So we're standing outside waiting for these tacos, and this guy comes up to us and looks at Jenna and realizes that she's someone that he recognizes but can't put his finger on exactly how he knows who she is or who the hell she is. And he looks at her and he goes, I know you. And she's like, cool, being Jenna. And she's like, great. Yeah, cool. Nice to meet you. And he goes, you're I Justice. And we all start dying because, of course, he means I Justine.
Which is wrong.
Which, again,
that's not
is
I
not-
Justine.
is
So
not
he's wrong
correct.
on all accounts. But he was so sure of
So,
it.
he's just
No,
we
you're
all
right,
start
Justin.
dying. And we're like, no, she's not I Justine. No, that's not who she is. And, Julian and I are both like, dude, keep going. You're on the right track. YouTube, just, you're getting there. But, no, she's not.
You were more encouraging than I was.
Well, you, had it.
laughing.
Yeah, it was
Jenna's
funny.
fucking dying.
He was like, "Are you sure you're not I Justice?" I go, I promise you, I'm not lying to you. I'm not I Justice.
But you were even nicer than that because you were like, I would love to be. I wish
Fucking
I was
hair
her.
wasn't even blonde. What is wrong with with that guy?
It was like green at that point.
You're a girl, and I've seen you on the internet.
I thought the word "I Justice" was one of the
so
funniest
funny.
things I've ever heard.
We were all crying
because
laughing.
I'm such a fan of I Justine.
Yeah, she's
the
great.
reason
You were like
I started
honored that you
YouTube.
were called
Yeah,
I Justice.
yeah, she's the reason I started YouTube. So I was like, okay,
You were like, thank you.
I
Like,
Justice
no, I'm not.
is one of the best things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But then
Being like,
it
dude,
gets
no, you're I Justice. Sorry.
Yeah.
it got better because he pulled me aside and goes, no, but for real, that's I Justice. And I was like, dude, no, like it's not.
I Justice.
First of all, there is no I Justice, and second of all, no, and I'm not going to tell you who she is. So then he goes, all right, whatever. Do you think she'd take a picture with me? And I was like, yes, she would, because she's the coolest person ever. But like, you have to know who she is. And he was like, no, I got it. And so he goes and takes a selfie with Jenna.
On Snapchat.
We watch him. No, it was Instagram. We watch him post it to Instagram and tag I Justice. And we all just lose our shit. And it was the best moment.
I just really want to know, like, his friends the next day when they saw that picture, like, you're an idiot.
You
Like-
suck.
I hope it's still up somewhere. Can you guys let me know?
Or if you are that
Go-
person.
if you
Although
are
they're
that
probably
person.
just on YouTube looking for I Justice videos.
If you are that person,
Hey, drunk guy that lives in Santa Barbara.
Yeah. It just sounds like a superhero. I Justice.
It does.
it's like a superhero that uses tech.
A vigilante of tech. No. Didn't we decide that I Justice was going to like carry a bunch of mofies in the backpack and just charge
Yeah, and start charging everyone stuff.
Is that the name of that one? I Justice? Okay.
I don't know.
That's a better name.
No, but they should also just
That
do
was Mofi Man.
other things. Like
No.
someone steals your
I
laptop
Justice-
and I Justice
I
comes out of the
Justice
woodwork and beats
should-
them up for you.
I Justice should be the human. I Justice should be.
All right, tell me what.
No, I Justice should just be the superhero manifestation of, like Find My iPhone. So she like flies around like picking up iPhones and returning them like via Find My. Her chest is like that radar app. All right.
Oh my God.
This song was when he said it to me. I was just like, it just like it hits me in my giggle dick so hard. I Justice.
Oh man, if you guys want to follow us on Twitter, she's twitter.com/ijustice. Lowercase I, capital.
The real I Justice.
The real I Justice.
Just got verified, so we know it's legit.
The official I Justice.
Oh, and then that fucking guy came back like 10 minutes later. And he's like,
Yeah.
I figured out who she was, and I stepped in. I was like, bye.
No, Julian goes,
I was
you
like,
blew
"You're
it.
done.
You blew it. Get out.
Yeah.
Like, you literally
Told him
blew
straight
it
out, you blew it.
every way you could have blown it. Goodbye.
Like, you were so mad and you were so honored. It was
And then randomly, this couple was fighting behind us. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That was
This girl, oh
crazy.
god, we won't even get it. That was fucking ridiculous.
Oh, that was crazy.
ridiculous. If
That
you guys
girl
drink,
needed help.
oh,
Jen.
did need
no,
help.
what happened was
I
this
tried to
girl,
help.
This girl needed help, okay? And you and I went over to her. She was like stumbling around drunk. So we went over to her and we were like, "Hey, are you okay? Like, can we get you a cab? Like all this shit." She was like, "No, I need to meet my friends." Like literally every drunk girl ever. And so we were just like, "All right, fine." 'Cause she was being kind of like nasty. So we went back and this guy comes up to me. He was like, "Yo, dude, like, why are you talking to my girl?" And I was
Like, your girl almost just fell into traffic.
I was like,
bro.
I was like, dude, shut the fuck. You heard me say it. Right?
Yeah.
I was like, dude, shut up. Like, get out of here.
Your
Like,
girl
I
is
did not-
3
end your
seconds
life.
away from falling into the street and sleeping in the
Meanwhile,
gutter.
he's waiting for his goddamn tacos too.
We all just want tacos. Everyone relax.
Other than that, though, that was a great night.
It was a great
That was a
night.
great night.
Holy shit.
And it's when we fell in love.
True.
So.
What a story, though. That's a fun
know,
story.
right?
Amongst people who couldn't handle their alcohol.
Justice.
Yeah. Like we
not
had
like
shots of Fireball. We were deep. in
Lots of shots of
Fireball.
Yeah.
We remembered who Jenna was. So.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I don't think any amount of alcohol would make me call you my justice. At least accidentally. I might call it you on purpose.
Yeah, I think we
but-
called her that for like a week after that.
Yep.
It's a great fucking name. I Justice.
Should change your Twitter name to iJustice. Not the handle, just your name.
Why has no one made an I
Justice.
Justice?
I
channel?
found out you
It's
could
gonna
change your
exist
name
now.
on
I
Twitter.
saw that.
Oh,
And it got
yes.
real exciting.
Yes.
I didn't even realize. Guys, anytime you want, anytime you want, you can just change your name on Twitter. So the first night, I figured it out. Probably 2 minutes later, I named myself Numbers because I'm not a name, I'm Numbers.
He changed his name to Numbers, and then he tweeted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it was like 5 in the morning or something because I think we just got home from
Gabs
the house.
would not fall asleep.
I couldn't go to sleep until he changed it back to his name.
She literally was like, Jason, change it back. And I'm like, no. Jason, change it back. I'm like, nah.
What are you
So that was the next day. I decided.
Does it say numbers?
Yeah,
I decided-
this is the Gabs.
Oh, the Gabs, yeah. The next day, he was like, oh, I just remembered again that you can change your name. And I was like, Jason, it's your name. Like, what do you mean?
Thanks.
And he changed it to my name.
Gabs, and
Which
then
is
he tweeted Gabs.
I just wish though, Twitter. I hope you're listening. I just wish when you.
Twitter, like it's a
Is that a person?
Yeah.
Twitter.
Mr. or Mrs. Twitter. Just
He's watching with his wife.
when I tweet with my different name, leave it at that name until I switch names again. Because numbers doesn't make sense now. My 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't make sense with it. It made
But
sense
you need
when
to
my name
leave
was
the
numbers.
name with the tweet.
Yeah.
Link the tweet to the name. Mr. and Mrs. Twitter, please, can you be more
Thank
respectful of Jason's trolling?
Because I need to make more names.
No, it's your name.
Yeah, my name is whatever I want it to be.
I'm going to call your mom. She's on my side.
Lorraine.
She's right here.
Oh, she's here.
Gabs, thanks
Lorraine,
so much for calling, Gabs.
Your son is changing his name, and I don't like it.
Well, I was never able to control Jason, so if he
know
wants
what, that's
to be numbers
true.
on Twitter, he's gonna tweet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're like the mom in Bob's Burger.
Yeah, she's Linda Belcher.
Linda Belcher. Who's voiced by a man, which is amazing.
I know.
Oh my god, love that show.
So do we. Are we the same person? Are you me?
Yeah,
We're all
so.
and
these.
also the three of you are hardcore Office fans.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Jenna gets
There was
really
a
upset
funeral
sometimes.
for a bird.
I'm like fucking. I'm out.
No, that's true.
I'm
so
always.
sorry.
Oh,
Picture
I don't
them, that's
care.
right.
I'm just always. They'll like start making jokes, and I'll just sit there and be like, "You guys talking about The Office?"
This was a successful unveiling.
But I think what's funnier is that one time Jenna made a joke. She was like, "Right, guys, Office, right?"
From that episode of The Office, and she like made something up, and we were like, "Yeah."
I like to troll.
Jenna likes the shut up about the mall scene.
Shut up about the sun.
Yeah, that one.
Shut up about the sun. Yeah.
Because we like did that in one of your
that in
videos.
one of my
I was
videos.
like, shut up about the mall.
Oh yeah, it was. Isn't it? I forget. We just watched it.
Yeah,
I was like,
we were doing it sort of like, we had a relative idea of what we were going to say. And then, like, in true the way that we shoot things form, we're just, like, one-upping each other and taking hours to shoot. So, like, it turned into a very, it was supposed to be a casual conversation, sort of like, he's getting mad at me for needing to buy a bunch of leggings. And then I turned it into, like, yeah, well, like, you never gave me a credit card. Like, you got to give it back. And then he just kept yelling, enough about the mall. And I looked at him after one of the takes. I'm like, can you like get rid of that one? Like that one doesn't work. Like I don't know what you're saying.
Like,
He's
no,
like,
I need that.
No, Jenna,
No, it's
you don't
funny.
understand. This is from The Office. And then he takes 10 minutes to explain the scene to me. I'm like, all right, I haven't seen it. I don't get it. Whatever. But then I did watch it, and it is fucking hysterical.
It's a great scene.
So I am glad
Classic Gabe.
now.
Classic gift.
In hindsight, that I let you keep enough about the mall because you stood up to
Yeah,
me for
I did.
that. You're
I
like,
did.
no, we're keeping this in here.
Yeah, the three of us quote The Office too much, and Jenna just pretends to understand,
Well, you guys,
which is very nice.
You guys
thanks.
know firsthand, how much I want to quote The Office all the time and just get zero validation. But I do it anyway.
Enter Jason and Gabs.
Yeah.
They give me that validation.
You're welcome.
So thank you for that, amongst other things, like being our friends and coming on the podcast. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for having us.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Gabs sings like an angel. You're going on doing a couple of shows with Josh?
Yeah.
We are going to link Gabs' channel, Jason's Twitter, and Periscope, and everything below. So make sure to check them out. Gabs has a great voice, great singing, great covers. Jason
I have
has
great names.
Periscope.
Great
I didn't
names.
know that. When's your shows?
November 30th in Philadelphia and December 1st and 2nd in New
And
York
our
City.
tickets still on sale.
Yes, they are. I don't know if it's sold out yet.
Okay, we can find the links and stuff,
Yeah.
but she will be singing at Josh's live show. So
Yeah, a song I wrote and Josh
She
is
sang-
running.
she sang at both of my live shows. That was awesome. That was actually
So
one of our first
fun.
times ever like hanging out.
that was when we became friends, and it was
Yeah.
so fun.
That
And
was
me
fun.
and Brett were up in the balcony like, look at Gabs' shoes.
The first thing Jenna ever said to me was,
Slay.
I like your shoes. And I was like, great, friends.
They were sick. They were
friends.
They were really sick.
And friends.
And a lot of our stories
Describe
we tell
them.
now are just like, I wish we were friends then.
Oh, I know.
Because like
Yeah.
I would have been at the Arizona show if I would have known Brett and
There's
Jenna.
so
I
many
know.
times where like, oh, we should have been friends like 5 years ago.
Because we drove, like, we all could have driven together.
No.
Describe the shoes, please.
You know, I don't even honestly remember what they look like now. I just remember they were like ankle boots or like something like that. They were just
They were
fucking
black,
sick.
like
Black.
booties,
Yeah, okay.
peep toe.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Dang, so you shook,
Yeah.
you shook things up.
They
Like,
were
that's
I
not
shook
your
things up
idea.
with my shoes.
Cute.
Yeah.
I don't even know what any of those words mean, but
Jason is also a shoe reviewer.
That's true, though. You did review the New Balance.
Oh,
That's
I
not
did.
Oh
even
my
a
fucking
lie.
god.
that's
You
actually
didn't
true.
even mean that, did
I
you?
did not even mean that. You're right. He legit,
actually true.
review shoes.
Yeah.
But not those shoes.
It would be really funny
not
if
girl
you
shoes.
had the sneakers, like the New Balance sneakers that you were testing out, and you reviewed them like, they're cute, they're black.
That's how I
They
would.
wouldn't send you any more
Gabs'
shoes.
words.
They'd be done.
I'd be
Just
like, I
use
like that
Gabs'
they're pink.
words.
But thank you so much, guys, for joining us. This was a lot of fun.
This is fun.
Check their stuff out.
Yeah,
and
check things out.
Check things out.
Check things out.
And when we're done with this podcast, we're just going to continue doing this just without the mic and cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
it's
what we
getting
do.
hot in here.
Yeah,
It is really hot.
I wasn't sure. Is this a normal thing? It gets hot because
Yeah,
I'm
because you
about
have
to
to
sweat my shirt off.
turn all the air off.
No, we have to turn on the air because the sound will get picked up by these mics,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate.
So we just sit here and sweat.
We're still on the hunt for a completely silent fan. Which, you know what, we can't find
don't think it
as of
does
right now,
exist. I don't
but
think so.
it exists somewhere on the internet, and so could you with Squarespace. So check out Squarespace, please, because they have the best way to make a website. I'm telling you, you're going to be surprised at how easy it is to make a really good looking website. Squarespace.com, enter
Yeah.
product code JJ at checkout.
You could make a website for iJustice if you're going to be real life iJustice.
Don't waste your money on
Someone
that.
go make a Twitter account.
Don't waste
for
your money on
iJustice.
iJustice website.
Because Jenna's already doing it.
Make a real website. Make a dope website. Texture.com/Jenna Julien for your free trial of online magazines at your fingertip. Hundreds of magazines. You can search them, grab what articles you want, save them for offline viewing. That's important, guys. You can save them for offline viewing. Texture.com. Thank you to our sponsors,
Thank
Texture
you
and
guys so
Squarespace.
much for supporting
And
us.
thank you to our guests for
Yeah,
being here.
yay.
Jason
Thank
and
you to
Gabs.
our hosts.
And thank you to you guys for watching and hanging out. We will see you guys next week.
Yeah, we're going to go play Rock Band.
Yeah, rock
Get
band.
the band back together.
Get the fucking band back together.
I mean, between Gabs singing and Jason drumming, like,
Okay, if you guys are still here, okay, if you still made it through this entire podcast, because I know a lot of you don't, but those of you do, I appreciate it. If you're still here, leave in the comments what our rock band name needs to be.
Oh, we
Having watched
Name a
this
name, that's
podcast and
I
learned
Justice.
this dynamic,
Can you ship the 4 of our names?
work on it, guys.
Yeah.
Give us something, because I know there's going to be
That'll be
gold
hard.
down there in the comments.
Yeah, there's probably some
The
people.
3 of you are J's and I'm a G, so that's hard.
Janelia Jason.
What about Gabby and the J's? Gabs and the J's. Oh,
Gabs and the J's.
that's enough for me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.